The Oscars are a little more than a week away. Entertainment reporter Frank Conley went out to the plaza and asked students about the upcoming awards.
Hello everybody, my name is Frank Conley, and with the Oscars coming up, I took to the plaza to see who our fellow students think is going to win. Who would you like to win for the Oscars for Best Picture?
I would have to say Mad Max.
Best Picture, I'm going to hope for Mad Max.
All right.
Mad Max.
Who do you think is going to take home Best Picture?
I'm thinking The Martian with Matt Damon.
Mad Max.
Probably The Revenant. Yeah.
Do you believe that The Revenant's also going to take Best Picture as well, with Leo as Best Actor?
Well, I'd hope so. I mean, it was a really gritty, exciting movie. I know there's a lot of competition, but I really think it was one of the better ones of the year.
The dedication really will pull through from this year.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
What about Best Actor, anyone?
Leo. Leo's got to get it this year.
Leonardo.
Leo, because he's a Grammy in himself.
What about Best Actor? You think Matt Damon as well?
Going Matt Damon again.
DiCaprio, though, because I love DiCaprio, so he's fantastic, so I really want him to win.
We like Leo. Leo DiCaprio. Yeah.
You think Leo's going to win?
I think he's going to get his Oscar. Yeah.
Who do you want to win?
Well, I think Leo, I think he really deserves one at this point. It's been way too long.
Well, I'm not actually sure, but Matt Damon was pretty good in The Martian, so.
Probably gonna have to go with Matt Damon. Not only is he a great character, he plays a hilarious role in The Martian. He plays it very well, so it's actually believable. And, he's just a great guy overall. I believe he should win it.
Who do you think's going to take home Best Picture?
I think Leonardo Dicaprio will take it home because The Revenant was really good.
A lot of Rams out there are pulling for Leo, as you could probably tell. And you can actually help Leo now online by playing a video game. The Line Animation has created a browser-based video game in which players control a tiny Leonardo DiCaprio on his quest for an Oscar. In Leo's red carpet rampage, players make Leo run as fast as he can, all while dodging paparazzi and outrunning fellow Oscar nominees, including Matt Damon in costume from The Martian. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, the creators of the game said that it is unbeatable, which is really bold, but they did say they would give Leo a cheat code if he asked. All right. Let's pick on Leo some more. CTV movie critic Frank Conley is here to predict Oscar predictions. All right, Frank, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So the first question I have for you is Best Picture. What do you think about that?
Well, we have a lot of Best Pictures. We have The Big Short, we have The Martian, based on the best-selling book. But honestly, I'm going to have to go with The Revenant. Of course,
Really?
I'm a fan of Leo as well, but the amount of dedication that he put into his acting in that movie, and the fact that the movie was shot with all natural lighting, I really think it's going to take it this year.
That's cool. I read that he hates beards, and he was like dreading to shave his beard the whole time.
He had to keep that on for about a year or so, year and a half.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was an interesting movie. I personally wasn't the biggest fan of it, but like you said, I think he could take the cake because he did put so much dedication into that movie. So I mean, right there, that almost to me like kind of earns him a little bit of like the best picture kind of thing for it. So you think then he's going to win the Best Actor?
Yes, I believe that Leo definitely will win Best Actor. I mean, not only just for The Revenant, but throughout the years of his acting career, you've seen him do like The Aviator, where he played a guy with OCD. You've seen him do The Wolf of Wall Street, where he's, of course, everybody's lovable maniac. So just the pure variety of which he's played his roles, as well as the dedication he puts into every role, I think he's going to come out. However, I would also like to give a special mention to Michael Fassbender, who, he's being elected this year for Steve Jobs. And over the past few years, he plays young Magneto in X-Men Days of Future Past. He's going to be playing him again in the Apocalypse. But I would like to
He did a great job too, by the way.
He did, and that's what I'm saying. He was in 300 and Inglourious Bastards, and honestly, his career, he's slowly building it up. And I think while he will not get it this year, I think he's important to keep an eye out for next year.
I could
think he's
agree
going
with
to
that.
surprise some people in the next coming years.
Yeah, I personally never saw Steve Jobs. I saw the one with Ashton Kutcher, and I was wondering kind of how they would mold that one together.
Exactly.
But from what I've heard, he did a pretty good job playing Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
So good. So best director, who do you think? Who you got?
Well, honestly, I'm going to give it to George Miller for Mad Max Fury Road.
I would completely 100% agree with that.
You have, just to be able to organize, direct, and perfectly place everything, make sure everything runs smoothly. It was a very technical movie. It was a very high pace, high action.
Yeah. And they didn't really use special effects. That was the crazy part about that movie. I think there was one scene I saw where they actually used special effects, and that is really cool. So
it was really impressive. Of course, I'm going to give a shout out to Inatari for The Revenant, because just being able to use all natural lighting. But honestly, compared to Mad Max, I think George Miller is going to be the one to take it.
Yeah, I would love to see that too. All right, so we'll definitely keep an eye on the Oscars. Just to kind of jump into some general terms, what about some upcoming? What about some other movies that you saw that aren't necessarily going for Oscars? What do you kind of think?
Well, obviously we have Star Wars.
Of course.
They're going for Oscars for best special effects,
which they have a pretty good chance to win.
Of course.
Yeah. So, but what about some other movies? Are there any other movies that you want to kind of give like an honorable mention or anything like that?
No, not really.
Not really?
I think everything else.
Yeah, I think the Big Short might actually do a pretty good job too.
It definitely should. It definitely deserves it with the stacked cast that had with Steve Carell, Bradley Cooper.
They did a great job.
It's been a trend in movies lately with these large casts. You also see on Hail Caesar with Chandler. God damn it.
With an actor, pretty much. No, I understand.
You have these large casts.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you for being on the show and everything
Thank you for
having me. That's all the time we have for you tonight. That flew by, didn't it? It flew by for me. But I'll leave you with a special treat. CTV member Bella Schenkel is currently studying abroad in the Netherlands, and I'm really envious of her. If you're thinking about studying abroad, maybe her video will persuade you. Enjoy the video and have a great weekend, Rams. We will be back in 2 weeks for another episode. Keep up with us. See you later.
I am heading to the Central Station in Amsterdam to go see the windmills. We are at Zandam Stange, the windmills of Amsterdam. I'm inside a windmill.
About to get dressed up and in costume for Carnival in Maastricht.